Welcome to the final part of making these shoes by hand. Also, shout out again to I Can Make Shoes for sending me this kit. So now I'm just finishing putting the heels together, hammering those down, and then I'm just trying to push the edges of the leather in a little bit with my knife. And now the exciting part, I can finally take the shoes off the last because it's time to attach this heel. Now, typically you use a screwdriver to make holes for the screws to go into, but I'm not allowed to use power tools, so I had to do this by hand. And then to make sure I was putting the holes in the right place, I added a little bit of paint, and then that just showed me where to put some more holes in the top part. Then I unscrewed the screws, made a little sandwich with all our pieces, and then screw them all back in. And I really use those big muscles that make all the men scared. And now we have our heels in place. Now the next step is making these little in-sock inserts, and that's going to cover the nails, but it's also going to make them nice and squishy and comfortable to walk in. I cut these out according to the pattern, which had stitching, so I just fixed that because we all know how well the stitching went last time, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. Then I traced these onto my leather and then cut them out, and then I decided that I actually do want to do some more stitching, so I decided to stitch my labels into these because I thought it would be pretty. And then this transition would have been sick, but I didn't film the other half for it, so I just have half of a transition, so that's cool, I guess. And then yay, back to gluing. Ugh, the smell of the glue just makes me feel so relaxed. I just don't know why. Then I ended up gluing them into the shoe, and then that is pretty much the final step. Well, it's not pretty much the last step, it is the last step. So here are them done, and just gird your loins because I'm going to be showing you my feet in them. I'll know I made it once I'm on Wiki Feet. But anyways, this is them done. I love them. They are gorgeous. They are very nice for my first pair of shoes, well, second pair of shoes that I've made. The stitching of the hearts is a bit wonky, but I think that's what makes them unique and fun, and I can tell that I made them, which is something that I really like about clothes. I like that there's details that are wrong. Like, that's the whole point to me of art. Everyone can do realism, but can everyone do impressionism? And maybe this is impressionistic. Maybe this is my Claude Monet moment, you know? But let me know what you think. As long as it's not a comment about my toes, I know I need a pedicure, okay? Please leave me alone. Thank you.